See, I literally explain my disabilities and illnesses to you guys until I'm blue in the face. But most of you don't believe what I say to begin with and are going to be scanning everything I say for any kind of discrepancy. And most of the time the discrepancies are based on your own limited understanding of the world and your refusal to expand that understanding. I can't work the jobs I used to because I can't stand up that long. I can't do jobs sitting down and working from home because I can't focus. But I also can't sit down that long. But I also literally can't do things unless I'm really, really interested in them right now. And see, you're going to completely dismiss that. But I literally can't brush my teeth, can't shower, and cannot feed myself unless I'm really, really interested in it or desperate. Thankfully, the hunger thing causes pain, which is a really good motivator. It also causes crashes and flare-ups and not just hunger pain, like pain in my whole body and pain in my head. And it worsens the focus issues and the memory issues. It makes it impossible to emotionally regulate, which I used to struggle with. That's like the Snickers commercial. Hangry? Grab a Snickers. But when you have long COVID complications, I can't go 2 minutes without starting to be hungry, without needing to bite somebody's head off. And if I'm already overstimulated, if I can't focus on my special interests, if I'm already in a crash, if I'm already in full body pain or fighting a headache, y'all don't actually care about my truth. You just want me to shut up and stop talking about my truth and the truth of the world, which is that there are a lot of people who are too sick and disabled to work. And that number is only going up. Long COVID is the most common chronic illness in children. This generation is not going to be able to work en masse. Adults are dropping every day, getting more and more sick and disabled they can't work or dying needlessly because y'all refuse to mask, use air filters, socially distance. You let a fascistic government tell you that fascism was okay and you were like, yeah. And a lot of you are like, actually, fascism is awesome and I'm gonna do more of it. I get called the R slur for asking for help. I don't have the energy to be making this video, but I am so angry. I'm motivated by literal adrenaline right now. It's calmed my pain for about 5 seconds, but I'm gonna crash. My muscles are tense, I'm shaking, and it's gonna double my pain when I stop, when the adrenaline runs out. And we're almost out of pain management, which we can't afford without support from our community, who are apparently full of fascists. I don't think everybody is a fascist, but if you think people do not deserve to survive if they don't have a job and so forth, that's eugenics. And if you're ignoring people begging for help, you're deciding that they get to die. That's eugenics. And if you're harassing people, begging for help, if you're harassing sick and disabled and multiply marginal people, well, at that point, you're just straight up Nazi. I didn't intend for this to be a mutual aid, but if you appreciate anything I said, my brother and I are both sick and disabled. We cannot work. We cannot get the resources we need. I feel like I'm gonna fall over. I'm gonna leave that in. We cannot get the resources we need, and so we need help. We need support. My Patreon is leannuh47. You can support us for as low as $3 a month. And we have a weekly need. I'm talking so fast because I feel like I'm gonna fall over. We have a weekly need of 300. We're currently at 60 out of 300. I had to take 15 off because some asshole sent me 15 and then disputed it. I have screenshots proving that he did this on purpose. But Venmo will still take that money away from me because capitalism is inherently eugenic. That's a tangent. Cash App, leannuh47. PayPal, Chris Childers 922. We also have wish list items in my link tree for food and other stuff I can't remember right now. But we do need $300 weekly minimum, and we do not have a reliable income. Today we need $50 so that we can put gas in our vehicles and try to make a little money ourselves, and also for pain management. People are dying all around you. Even people who work cannot make enough money to make ends meet. So if you have anything to spare, time, your platform, or $5, your own survival relies on it. Because if we don't have systems of support in place, Jesus Christ, for disabled and chronically ill people who can't work, we don't have systems in place to support anyone's survival. And that's what the oligarchs are counting on. That's what the fascists are counting on. They want anybody who doesn't fit the standard to die. I need help. Sorry, that was something dramatic. I need help not dying. Me and my brother may not be dying immediately, but we are sick and disabled and we can't make enough money to get the things that we need. So we need help and support, however it looks for you. Thank you. Good night.